What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, first and foremost, I do want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning into my live stream yesterday. I gotta say, I would not be able to grind at Battlefield 2042 and get clips if it wasn't for your guys' support. Just chatting it up with me, squatting up with me. You know, it's always open lobby, so people are joining in constantly. Without you guys, I would be going absolutely mental. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you do want to support any of the future streams or even check out these commentaries as they come together while I'm live streaming and playing the games, then by all means, check out my live stream. It's over on Twitch. I do them every single day besides Sundays, starting at around 2 p.m. Eastern. And today we're actually going to be checking out some Call of Duty. I don't know if I'm going to be playing Vanguard or Black Ops Cold War, but if you want to add me, my Activision ID is on my live stream. And like I said, it's always open lobbies. So if you're home or if you have some free time, you can always squat up and hang out with us. And also, I do want to apologize ahead of time. During this footage that you're watching right here, I was grinding for the weekly challenge for the sniper rifle. So obviously, I was playing a lot of support roles. I was spotting people, and I was sniping, of course. And I'm not really that aggressive of a sniper. I like to keep my distance. I like to go for long shots and stuff like this. So this footage that you're watching here is just me and the homeboys just grinding out some sniper camo challenges and stuff like that, hitting some pretty decent shots. And again, like I said, I'm not the most experienced sniper because usually I mess around with SMGs and ARs, but hopefully it will still be entertaining enough. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let's get straight into the commentary today. Now, today's commentary is actually going to be a pretty darn interesting one because I truly didn't expect DICE to be this incompetent. Now, they have proven to us in the past that their incompetence is insane when it comes to developing a game that the core community actually wants to play. You know, they seem to not be able to understand what the Battlefield fans actually want. But what I'm about to tell you takes that incompetence and times it by 1,000,000. It's actually truly, really depressing to hear that this might be potentially coming into the game, and that is the in-game store. Now, over on Twitter, Temporal, and if you guys don't know who this man is yet, he's a very reliable data miner when it comes to anything regarding Battlefield, and he put out a tweet saying, "New category images for the Battlefield 2042 in-game store arrived with patch 4.0. Bundles, soldier, weapon, and vehicle cosmetics, XP boosts. Other files include 5 premium currency packages and tiers, weekly and bonus missions for the upcoming Battle Pass, store menu images," and then obviously he goes ahead and puts up the image right here showcasing all of everything that might potentially come into the store and things that we might be able to see in the future. It looks like they're actually going to allow you to purchase some of these skins because I think that, what's the gun called again, the PBX or whatever? I believe that skin was either for a pre-order or a weekly challenge. Whatever it was for, they are going to put it in the store for you to rebuy it. So basically, what it seems like right here is that everything that's been already added into the game, if you missed it, they're going to, instead of allowing you to grind for it through challenges and grind for it through other ways, they're going to make you purchase it instead. Now, that's not the main reason why I'm pissed off, even though it's a really scummy thing to do, to, you know, not allow you to unlock these things through in-game challenges if they've already been implemented into the game and forcing you to buy it. But that's not the main problem that I have here. The main problem I have here is that they're introducing a store already when their game is still absolute dog crap. I don't know what they think this is. I can respect them enough to say that the game is improving. You know, if you go on Battlefield 2042 right now, I gotta say, the gameplay has improved. Before I could barely even reach 30 frames, now I'm sitting here live streaming while recording at the same time, and I'm averaging, 100 plus frames now. So obviously, the quality of life of this game has improved. A lot of the stutters, the glitches, the lag, the server problems have all been resolved. They are improving the experience, but just because you improve the experience doesn't mean it's time to add a store into the game yet. This is the same problem that we're having with Halo Infinite. You know, we just had the Master Chief Collection, which was absolutely jam-packed with content that we could play with. Then we get Halo Infinite that has no maps, nothing to grind for. You get a Battle Pass, which you have to pay for, and all the skins that you want to unlock have to be paid for through the store. So basically, you get a very bare-bone product with nothing in it, nothing to play for, no replayability factor, yet they have the nerve to add in a store to get your $20 to $30+ when they're not even giving you anything in return. But there's a huge difference between Halo Infinite and Battlefield 2042. One released in a playable state, and the other released in the worst state I've ever seen any AAA game released in the history of my whole life. Ever. I've never seen a game as crappy as Battlefield 2042 at launch. And like I said, they have the nerve to go ahead and open up a store for us to give them more money after they just robbed millions of individuals of $60+ to, come into this horrifying experience. If the game was a little bit better, maybe I could see them sneaking in a store, even though I do not agree with this in any way, shape, or form until we get more content in the first place, right? Like, we are not going to see any new content, no new maps, no new guns, nothing, no special, nothing until summertime comes around. And then when summertime comes around, it's going to be one map. We will see one map in basically almost close to, what, a year plus of time from launch? And you want to add a store? It's just, it is mind-bogglingly stupid. And in order for people to spend money in your store, the game has to be playable and functional. Halo Infinite, despite its lack of content, people purchase things out of the store, and there's actually people who support the store, even though I think it's an absolute scam to charge any skin online for the price that they're pricing it at. But still, people support it because the game works. You know, it functions. The campaign functions, the multiplayer functions, and even though we have our fair share of problems, at the end of the day, it is good. You know, a lot of people say that it reminds them of an old school Halo experience. But you don't hear a single person out there say, oh, Battlefield 2042 reminds me of the good old days. You know, plays like Battlefield 3, it plays like Bad Company. You know, this game is fan. Nobody's saying that. And you expect us to buy stuff? Everybody's out here saying that the game is garbage. The maps are trash. The specialists are trash. It got so bad to the point where they're completely reworking all the maps. We're not even going to see the completely reworked maps anytime soon. By summertime, when the first Season 1 drops for Battlefield 2042, they're only going to be reworking 1 to 2 of the maps. So they still have about 4 to 5 plus maps to rework, including the DLC content, which they're probably going to rework as well because the previous maps at launch turned out so horrible. So if it takes about 3 to 4 months to rework a single map, you do the math on how long it's going to take until all the maps are going to be playable in this game, until all the maps are going to feel normal and good. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to be enjoying the experience of Battlefield 2042 until a year and a half, 2 years down the road. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Same thing with specialists. Now they're completely reworking the specialist system. I don't even think that they're going to be able to remove them because, you know, of obviously lawsuit situations and just, you know, payments that they've done in the past to get these specialists where they are. I don't think they're going to cut them, but they're going to have to completely remodel them. And that's going to be another probably year plus long process. So once again, I'm going to ask you, if it's going to take almost a year to get your game to a state where it's going to be playable and consistent for people to hop on day to day and not get bored and tired of the BS, if it's going to take that long, why are you opening up a store? Nothing in the world says F you more than selling a $60+ title to all of your hardcore fans, having it turn out to be one of the worst AAA games we have ever seen in, what, 20+ years? It's horrifying. And then on top of that, having no content, probably the least amount of content we have ever seen in a Battlefield game to date. Refuse to put content into the game, taking half a year to bring this game to a point where it should have been day one. I mean, this game, like I said, it's playable now, but this is how it should have been at the launch of the title. But after doing all of that stuff, and then going ahead and saying, oh, look, we're going to open up a store for you to give us more money. Like I said, nothing says F you more than that. And that's going to completely rub all of your hardcore fans in the wrong direction. Nobody is going to show you any type of respect if you go ahead and open up an overpriced store while this game is in such a horrible condition. I mean, just look at this, man. They're even going to allow you to buy premium currencies. God dang it, man. Just look at this crap. I mean, what, 500, 1100, 2400, 5000? Like, bro, it's the same exact currency system as all these other games. They're going this. I'm going to tell you exactly what they're going to do. I'm just going to tell you how they're going to do it. They're going to set all of their skins to be a specific price, so you can't just buy, 500 tokens. You can't just buy 500 points or 1100 points. No, you're going to have to buy the 2400 pack, or you're going to have to buy the 5000 pack in order to be able to just get one skin, because you're going to need like, what, $2 extra or something in order to get a skin. So it's not going to happen. You're going to have to pay literally like $10+, $15+ just to pay off a $2 difference. That's how they handle these stores. They like to rip people off and scam them. And this game, this whole game, Battlefield 2042, has been nothing but a scam since day one. And this is even more proof. If, of course, they decide to add this into the game. If they, go back on this, then that's fine. But the fact that this was found in the 4.0 patch notes, or not patch notes, I'm sorry, but, behind the scenes while he was data mining, God, It's such a EA thing to do. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. Bonus, I hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, this tweet, do so on Twitter and Discord, below the link down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games, do it on Twitch, link that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you all next one. Peace out.